20th. Let's head into the KUAM News Zoom room. Standing by the acting executive director of the Guam Election Commission, Elizabeth Santos. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
So yesterday was the deadline for the financial disclosure reports to be filed by our government officials. Do you have any update? Did everybody meet the extension deadline?
Everyone met the extension deadline. So what happens now is we prepare certifications that all the public officials filed. We transmit that to the public officials, and then we also transmit those certifications and the filed reports to the Guam Ethics Commission.
How many total have to file? Because it seems like it's a lot.
For the financial disclosure statements, it was 126.
Total?
Yes, total. So a lot of them filed before the April deadline, and then those who requested for an extension in April filed up until yesterday. I think the last one we received was probably around 4:45.
Wow, who is that?
I don't recall right now.
Right on. So I think
there was a lot of names yesterday coming in. Our login book, our sign-in book at the counter hasn't seen so many names in a while.
Wow. What do you think it was, Sabette? I mean, is this normal in a normal year to have this many people ask for an extension?
Oh, yeah, it's pretty normal because, a lot of the first deadline falls in line usually with the tax deadline. Yeah. So those who file for extensions for their taxes usually ask us for an extension so that they can prepare everything and then turn it in later on in the year.
Has there ever been a time when a public official refused to file or was in non-compliance?
Yeah.
Not since I've been here, I don't think. Eventually everyone files, whether it's by the first deadline or the extension deadline.
Wait, there was I want to say, did we cover that? BBMR, Lester Carlson, he didn't file, and what happened with that?
If I'm remembering correctly, at that time he was an acting director of BBMR, and so there was a little bit of back and forth as to whether or not he had to file. But eventually he did file with us. So
like you said, they always file in the end.
Well, there is a provision in the law about failing to file. So I'm sure that's motivation enough for people to file before the deadline.
Let's talk
or
about
by the deadline.
That provision in the law. What does it say?
It basically says that the GEC reports those names to the Attorney General for appropriate action for anyone who either failed to report or if there is some kind of question that they knowingly filed a false report. But since everyone filed and since GEC is really only the repository, like we go through the forms with the officials that ask us for help. We make sure that what they're reporting is kind of reported in the correct section. They're not over-reporting. And so we haven't had anyone where we really think they filed a false report. And so since everyone met the deadline, we haven't transmitted any names to the Attorney General.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
Is that it? That's it?
Any other deadlines coming up?
The next deadline for us really is December 31st. That's a supplemental election campaign contributions and expenditures report for any candidate who had a deficit or a surplus on their last report. But we're also encouraging those who are interested in running for the 2022 election to come to our office to either file an organizational report that would allow them to spend and receive in excess of $250, or to at least kind of ask us for any documents that we can give them to start the process for 2022. We're hoping to get more volunteer voter registrars. That application is on our website, and people can also call in to request an application. And when they turn in those applications, we then will schedule a training so we can get more volunteer registrars in the community to get everyone registered for the next election.
So, Matt, has there been any new org reports filed for any new campaign committees or anything?
No, no new ones. Still only two for 2022. The committee to re-elect Leongrao Tenorio and also the committee to re-elect Senator James Moylan.
All right. Sabette, thank you so much. I can see you're still unpacking over there at your new place, your new humble adobo.
Yes, we are still unpacking, trying to decorate and get it ready for Maria when she comes back.
Yeah, because
We hope everything's unpacked by then.
let me tell you, Miss Maria has an awesome collection of just like Chamorro culture memorabilia. I mean, if you've been in her office, you just see the stuff she has hanging on the wall from like rosary beads to just everything.
Yep.
Thank you, Sabette.
Thanks,
Thank you
Sabette.
for having me.
Okay.
Have a good day.
I mean, thanks,
too.
Elizabeth.
No.
Bye.
Hey, it's 8:01. The link continues on KUAM TV on the Breeze side, though. We're KUAM FM. I got Guam, but KUAM TV, here we come. Good morning.